Hello everyone, welcome to the computer class. Today we are going to continue chapter 2 encodings. In the previous class we have discussed 2's complement form of representing a signed bit negative binary number and mantissa exponent form of signed bit number representation. The objectives of my today's topic is you will learn n-bit binary floating point notation. Students, please open your book at page number 73. N-bit binary floating point notation. As we know, all data and instructions that are sent to the computer have to be encoded in series of 0 and 1. So, in this segment, we will learn how to encode data. Today, we will learn converting a decimal number to n-bit binary floating point notation. To convert a decimal number to n-bit floating point notation, the steps are: Number 1. Convert the given decimal number to binary. Step 2. Relocate the point and write the mantissa and exponent in the form of 0.m into 2 raised to power e, where e can be either positive or negative. Step 3. If e is negative, find its 2's complement, which is to be plotted. Now we are going to do 16-bit memory representation. Students, note here we have divided 2 rows into 16-bit, where first bit is for sign bit, that is S. Next 4 bits 1, 2, 3, 4 are for exponent, and the last 11 bits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 are for mantissa. So in 16-bit memory representation, 1 bit is for sign, 4 bit is for exponent, and 11 bits are for mantissa. Now here S is the sign bit of the number or mantissa. E, the exponent, the first bit here is for sign of the exponent, that is 0 for positive and 1 for negative. Negative exponent is represented in 2's complement form. M, the mantissa. To utilize the bits available, the mantissa is written in the form 0.m, and the values are kept unchanged by adjusting the exponent accordingly. Now, here are some points to remember. Number 1. The base is 2 since the number represented is a binary number. Number 2. If the exponent e begins with 0, then it is positive and its value is e itself. Number 3. If e begins with 1, then the exponent is negative and its value is taken as the 2's complement of e. Number 4. The e part is filled from right to left, means leading zeros are not significant. Number 5. The m part is filled from left to right. Following zeros are not significant because m part has a leading decimal point that has been assumed. Now let us consider the first example on the same page. Express 37.5 in a binary floating point notation on a 16-bit memory with the given bit significance, 1 bit sign, 4 bit exponent and 11 bit mantissa. Now the first step is convert 37.5 base 10 to binary. As we already know how to convert a decimal number into binary number. So my answer is 100101.1 base 2. Step 2. Relocate the point and write mantissa in the form of 0.m into 2 raised to power e. We have already learned when decimal is shifted towards the left side, then its value is positive. And when the decimal is shifted towards right side, then the exponent value is negative. So here I have shifted this decimal point towards left hand side as to make it equal to 0.m into 2 raised to power e. Then my answer becomes 0.1001011 into 2 raised to power 6. Now the 6 is that I have shifted my decimal point left side 6 digits. Now in the next step we are going to check the value of e. If e is positive, then we will write e as it is, and if it is negative, then we are going to calculate its 2's complement. In this example, e is equals to 6, which is a positive value. So my step 3 is e is positive, represent e in binary form. So 6 base 10 is equals to 110 base 2. In step 4, we are going to plot our values. Here s is equals to 0 because m is positive. E is equals to 0110. It is a 4-bit exponent. You can see binary equivalent of 6 was 110, but I have added 10 towards left side to make it 4-bit exponent, and the remaining part is the mantissa 0.1001011, and to make it 11-bit mantissa I have added 4 zeros 0000. Now we are going to write it in a tabular form. First bit is for sign, that is 0. Next 4 bits are for exponent, that is 0110, and the rest 11 bits are for mantissa. Now my final answer is 0011001011000000, which is a 16-bit representation of the decimal floating point number 37.5. Let us do another example. Example 3, minus 25.25. Students, what was the first step? Yes, convert the given decimal number to binary. Now I have converted 25.25 to binary, and my answer is 11001.01 base 2. Here the sign is of negative, so I have put the negative sign, and this negative sign will go in mantissa. Step 2. Relocate the point and write the mantissa in the form 0.m into 2 raised to power e. For this, I have shifted this decimal point towards left side, and my answer is minus 0.1100101 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5. For step 3, we have to check the exponent. Here 2 raised to power 5. 5 means e is positive, so I will represent e in the binary form. The value of 5 base 10 is equals to 0101 base 2. Next step is step 4. That is, I am going to relocate this value in the table. So here s equals to 1 because my m is negative. E is equals to 0101 as it is a 4-bit exponent, and m equals to rest of the value 0.11001010000, and this is my 11-bit mantissa. My answer is 101010010101000, which is the 16-bit memory representation of the binary number -11001.01 base 2. Hence, these are the steps that we have to follow to convert a decimal number to n-bit binary floating point notation in a 16-bit memory. Do practice related examples from pages 73 till 76. Thank you.